Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shamak with the Great Millstone Cleveland branch, and I want to start by, of course, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and I just wanted to showcase this thumbnail on this video because this video ain't started yet. It's supposed to be starting in like 20 minutes, but I'm not gonna be watching this. You know what I'm saying? I would have watched it in order to, you know what I'm saying, bring out, you know what I'm saying, more cuts and, defenses. But just the thumbnail alone shows you, you know what I'm saying, that this guy is bugged out, you know. And this is one of the few this is one of the many men that, you know what I'm saying, come off like they teaching the scriptures in truth and sincerity, but, you know what I'm saying, really it's just, false doctrine. And I'm glad, that the Lord is putting the spirit on them to not use that name no more, because before they, if I'm not mistaken, this was one of the members of the Sakari, but the Lord did a couple of things to bring forth division in the midst of that camp, and other things. You know what I'm saying? The Lord been doing a lot of judgment in the midst of these false teachers. And as you can see, they ended up having a split and other things that happened. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but you know what I'm saying, the Lord is he's continuing to cause division amongst these unbelievers. And I want to start off with the book of John, chapter 17 and verse 6. It says, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. Right, so let me go into the word manifest. It says to make manifest or visible. Right, so the Lord has Yahawashi has made, you know what I'm saying, the truth visible, you know what I'm saying, to the sincere men. It says to make manifest or visible or known what has been hidden or unknown, to manifest whether by words or deeds or in any other way. It says make actual and visible, realize, to make known by teaching. There you go. All right, so here you go, another one, exposed to view. So there you go. Now the hopeful elect see, you know what I'm saying, the name of the Lord, It says, I have manifested, it's like I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. Right? And we know that this is the true name, because I'm going to get the scripture to prove that this is the true name. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. It says, for I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Right? So the Lord does not change. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. Jesus is a changed name. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is a transliteration. I think I'm using the right word. I'm gonna just say Jesus is a it's not an original name. It's not his original name. You know what I'm saying? And I know that these Christians could possibly go to the scriptures that I'm about to go to right here in Revelation chapter 2 and verse 17. And it's because they can use this scripture to say, well, the name is new. Well, let's read the scripture. It says, Revelation 2 and 17, it says, He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, which is talking about this word, and will give him a white stone, right? Because we went into this in that other lesson. You go into that white stone, you know what I'm saying? It was an ancient way that the original judicial houses did. When if you had a black stone, that mean that you would be found guilty, and if you had a white stone, that mean that you'll be innocent. And the Lord is saying that He's gonna give a white stone. You know what I'm saying? Which is mean that we're gonna be we're gonna be found without guilt. Those that fear the Lord. And it says, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saying, He that receiveth it. Right. And you say, well, yeah, he say, the scriptures say that He's gonna give a new name, right? But when you go into this word new, you gotta go into the meanings of words. It says new as respects form. There you go. It still respects form, right? It says as respects form because of the form of it, the true form of the Lord. What we just read the scripture, He changed not. You know what I'm saying? So it says a recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn, right? And nobody uses this name, so that's why. And Lord's willing, it stays that way until you know what I'm saying further notice. Which by further notice I mean until the Lord make the name manifest across the four corners of the earth. Until then, we don't need these bug outs using the name. You know what I'm saying? We go. Go trust in these other idols and call on these other idols. You know what I'm saying? You got actually sincere men that's using His name. You know what I'm saying? And not in guile. So let them use the name of the Lord. So it's a good thing that, you know what I'm saying, people starting not to use the name no more. It says recently made fresh, recent, unused, unworn, right? And the name, the true name of the Lord is unknown. You know what I'm saying? That therefore it's unused. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really know about the true name of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be that way forever. Eventually, the Lord is gonna, you know what I'm saying, make His name known. It says, as respects substance of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. There you go. It's unheard of. Everybody heard of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the top idols of America. You know what I'm saying? Kainos, which means refreshed, man. The name is refreshed. That's what it means when it says renewed. You know what I'm saying? And it's refreshed in the aspect of it being uncommon. You know what I'm saying? Because it was times when, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's name shined. Like, you know what I'm saying, during the time of Nebuchadnezzar. You know what I'm saying? When Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was fighting that fiery furnace. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made their God, the one and true only God, you know what I'm saying, shine bright before them as a testimony for them and a token of them keeping faith. Right? And I'm gonna close out with this because the Lord is gonna do this when He wants to. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 7. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of the people of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to make His name known in the midst of His people, Israel. And that's what He's doing now, because you got faithful men that's calling on the name of the Lord. And it says, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. That's what the Lord did the first time when He made His name forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't known with respect. You know what I'm saying? People was not knowing the name of the Lord lawfully, righteously. You know, people was knowing the name of the Lord and the pleasure of other gods. It says, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, right? So even the heathen gonna know what the true name of the Lord is, and they gonna be established under the Israelites in the kingdom, and they gonna have to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to serve their true names under the Israelites. So I'm gonna close it with that. Lord's minister edifying to a hopeful lay member. To whatever shall give me spirit, do his lesson. And somebody say, Shalom, Garden Charlotte.